Sometimes people write to me and they say, Jason, what's the worst game that you own in your collection? I'm really curious. And I would answer that with another question. Why are you so curious? Do you really want to know? You'd think I'd have to sit and give it some thought, but the answer is very, very clear. Magmax for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I've been thinking about doing this for a very long time, and I'm really not going to give it much thought. This game is garbage, complete garbage. Now, I've given you maybe 100 or so videos on my channel here of great games that I believe in, that I love, that I think you would enjoy. I hate this game. Why do I own it? Why is it in my collection? I don't even know. I don't know if someone gave it to me, if I stole it from Blockbuster when I was a kid. I don't know what happened. I don't recommend you do that, by the way. But somehow, this ugly-ass game with the pink label is in my collection, and according to the cover, it says it's an arcade classic. Well, I even think the arcade port isn't all that great. And I had to go to Wikipedia just to look up exactly what they say this game is about, because I really have no idea. If you leave it up to me, I would say, Magmax. You control a giant metal spaceship that can attach a head and legs and a big giant proton cock. But according to a Wikipedia post, it was an arcade game developed by Nihon Bus. Who really cares who it's developed by? Published by FCI. Oh boy, we know those guys. FCI, we don't know what it stands for, but if I had to take a stab at it, I would say it stands for f***ing crap, in my opinion. Just change it to IMO. Game was released in Japan on March 18th, 1986, and 2 years later, the United States was just as lucky to get it in 1988. It's basically a side-scrolling shooter. The ship moves like a slug. The game looks terrible. The music is annoying and ear-piercing. And really, as far as I'm concerned, there's absolutely no way to make the game enjoyable. The game never ends. You fight a boss here and there. There's like 2 songs, and it's just horrible. I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, I try my hardest to just make a run of it. Just go with the game and play it for what it is. The issues that I have is when you're the ship, that's good. You're small, nimble, you can kind of navigate around, compensate for the very sluggish and slow-moving controls. But the problem is when you get your head attachment and your legs, you just move so slow. It's like your ship is bigger, and the bullets are coming from all directions, and if you are touched by any of it, it's just boom, there they go, you're gone. And your ship, if you take one hit, you're done. And of course, there aren't any checkpoints or anything like that. It's definitely an arcade type game, so you start at the very beginning. I mean, what, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 20, who knows? Just keeps going and going. And the levels really don't even change. It's the same old thing over and over. I can't take it. Just can't take it. So if you love this game out there, I am not trying to offend you, and I apologize if I have, but for me, when it comes to my collection, I mean, yeah, there's really bad games out there. Where's Waldo, Kid Nicky? There's a whole bunch of really bad ones out there, but this one, for me, takes the cake. If you even remotely care about your gaming experience whatsoever, I highly recommend you stay away from Magmax, or you could be facing nightmares of a big, giant, flying robot spaceship with Lieutenant Dan legs and a big, giant robot cock. Lord help us all. Good night.